Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Fireman's here, back with another manga haul. And this time I'll do it with last month and September. And I'm sorry I'm not uploading, I literally took a break just for a month because personal problems last month. But I'm back. And so enough of me talking about that. Let's get right into the mangas. So first what we got is Call of the Night. Talks about our main character being Cole, who is a 14-year-old junior high student and pretty much having, I think, social anxiety. Goes out for the first time and meets this mysterious girl who turns out to be a vampire. Until one night, Cole took a nap or slept, and the vampire named Nazuma pretty much suck on his bloodprint, and well, he turned to a vampire, but not really. There's some requirements for it, and he wants to do those. He wants to do those requirements. And honestly, for me, when I saw this, it was very interesting. I like the cover, it looked very nice. And yeah, that's it for Call of the Night. I think there's 3 volumes as of now. I'm hoping to collect the rest. Next up is most popular of them all, Chainsaw Man Volume 6. I think as you know, we're gonna get an anime for Chainsaw Man, and this volume pretty much finished off with the Reese arc. Pretty much this chick over here who wants to take off or wants to kill Denji. Like, I wonder how would they anime all of this, like these scenes and stuff. It's very, very nice. The anime is very, very good. I love it. Love every part of it. Now we're just waiting on volume 7, which hopefully is soon. Next batch of mangas we got here is Combandus Will Be Dispatched Volumes 1 and 2. And the art and story are the same creators from, as a well-known anime, Konosuba. But this anime or this story talks about main character being Agent 6, who worked for an evil company, and so he had to take over a fantasy world, and with that he has a android sidekick named Alice. And then if he completes this, if he takes over the fantasy world, he would, I think, be promoted. But this is a very, very funny manga to read. I know the humor from Konosuba, but there's a little more to that. You'll see why if you ever read it or watch the anime itself. There's an anime as well for it. Yeah, that's Combandus Will Be Dispatched. Next one we got here is pretty much the most popular of them all, Chainsaw Man Volume 6. Pretty much this is a continue on with the new character that was introduced last volume, pretty much Reese, who is actually the bomb demon. And I think you already heard, we're gonna get a anime adaptation for it, and I'm very interested in how they're gonna do it, how the scenes are gonna work, how they're gonna animate it. It's gonna be very, very interesting. But honestly, this is a great series to read. Very, very love the series. Just waiting for the next volume to come out. Hopefully I think comes out next month, so I'm just waiting for that now. And yeah, that's it for Chainsaw Man. And next up, this will contain spoilers for Demon Slayer. If you guys that haven't read the Demon Slayer manga or just watched the anime, I suggest skipping this part. I'll leave a time skip right now to skip to pretty much my next manga. But you guys want to just watch it and just continue it, by all means. But anyways, here we got final volume of Demon Slayer. Got this a week early from the release. Gotta say, ending was pretty nice, but it kind of reminded me from another anime, which I will talk about in a future video. I'll either talk about the whole manga itself or the full just the ending, pretty much. Yeah, that's Demon Slayer. Cover looks very nice. I love it. And here we have is Don't Toy Me Nis Nagatorio Volume 8. And in this one, it introduces a new character being Hayachi's sister. And with her, she pretty much toys with, of course, Hayachi, which is very, very funny. And honestly, I feel like this series might have a season 2 because there are still more from the manga that they left out from the anime. So I'm assuming there's gonna be a season 2. Hopefully, it's a nice manga. It's also a good manga to read. Just chill and stuff. Yeah, I guess people will take it seriously for some reasons, but yeah, that's Don't Tell Me This Nagatorio Volume 8. Very like the cover, very nice. Next one, I feel like nobody has heard or talked about, and I feel like it's like underrated because it's goddamn hilarious. It is the hero overpowered but overly cautious. So pretty much the story talks about this goddess named Restarte, and she needs to take on this S-ranked world, as they say. And with that, she needs pretty much a human from the overworld. And while scrolling, he found Seiya, who has godly stats for a level 1. Like, my goodness. And while he is overpowered, he is overly cautious. There's a reason why he's overly cautious, but it's like in probably way far to the manga. So, but yeah, I feel like nobody talks about this. I feel like it's very funny. Goddess is like Aqua from Konosuba for many reasons, and one being she is useless. Trust. Very obvious here. She is very useless, but the expressions she makes are just God tier. Come on. Look at the beginning. Look at it. Damn, it's hard to get. Bro, I'm having a hard time doing this. Like, look at these expressions. Just God tier, honestly. But yeah, underrated manga. I would recommend if you guys want a comedic stress relief. But yeah, that's overpowered, overly cautious. Next up, we got ourselves Horimiya's Volume 4, Volume 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think you know what Horimiya is, and I really didn't have to explain myself. I absolutely enjoy the rom-com series, even though there's sometimes problems with it. People always complain about they don't confess and stuff, but I'm fine with that. I enjoy rom-com. Like, the series is just very wholesome. Very love it. Love the covers. Very clean. Would recommend if you guys haven't heard. Especially since the anime skipped a lot of parts. Like, they skipped out many parts from the manga. So, watch the anime. Pretty good, but I'll decide to read the manga. See what parts they left out and just read the whole story itself. Yeah, that's Horimiya. Just fun little series overall. And here we got is Jiu-Jitsu Kaizen Volumes 11 and 12. Funny thing is, I just went to my local Barnes & Noble just to see if there's anything around. And luckily, I found Jiu-Jitsu Kaizen Volume 12. What a coincidence. It's supposed to come out, I think, next week, but I got it now, so, that's nice. Out of my collection. I just ordered Volume 9, and I'm waiting for Volume 7 to be available since it's currently out of stock, and it's a pain in the ass to find Volume 7. I should have just got it when it was available, but nope, I'm just dumb. That's it. But yeah, honestly, it's a great series. I want to catch up. I just need Volume 7 and 9. I think after Volume 8, it just continues on because the anime pretty much finished around Volume 8, and I want to read the rest. But these covers look just very nice. I think volume 13 or 14 cover looks better, but this looks nice. I like it. But yep, that's Jujutsu Kaisen. Next up, this is pretty much one of my hardest mangas to find ever. It's been 5 months I've been trying to find volume 2 and I haven't been successful, but here we have is Kaguya-sama volume 6 through 8. Oh boy, where did I start from here? Like I can't read like the rest of the series. I always like to read it in order sometimes. I don't want to leave out some best parts. And like volume 2 is like God annoying. I've been waiting at least 6 months and that thing's not available. It's out of stock and it's not available. I check my local Barnes and Nobles. I check online. I check Book Off. I check Right Stuff. All those. Amazon. Nothing. So it's very, very hard to find. Sometimes it's just annoying to find these. I've been waiting and still not. But I'm keeping strong. Hopefully get volume 2 and 5 since that's all I'm also missing. Honestly, the whole series itself is just hard to find. The only ones which is easier, just newly released ones. But you know, if I get lucky, I'm lucky. That's all I care about. But yeah, again, another rom-com. Like I said, I love rom-coms. And now here we got a manga that will soon become an anime in like a week or so. Komi-san, Komi Can't Communicate, Volume 14. Oh, I'm excited for this anime. Honestly, everyone has been waiting for this series to become an anime itself, because it's like, but then people think about like how would they do it because of Komi? She can't communicate, of course, but they done it. If you haven't seen the trailer, if you haven't seen like the opening that came out, looking very beautiful. I love it. Like there's a preview for episode 1. Honestly, very excited for Komi. And there's also there's no guarantee, but I think there's gonna be a season 2 to it, because right now I think the manga is still ongoing, especially in Japan, and we're still volume 14. No, there's volume 22, 21. So honestly, hopefully for a season 2, because the series is just very great. And here we got is My Hero Academia volume 2 and 3. I don't think I should explain much about it since I think everyone knows what it is. And as you can see, got him at Target. Surprise, surprise. It's funny, I'm just looking at Target and then, oh yeah, look, it's and Mangas. Interesting. So I was like, oh, I see My Hero. I was like, you know what, just get it, why not? So, you know, they're very, very cheap in there. And I do not want to put the stickers because I might mess up the cover and I do not want to do that. So it is what it is, it's stuck like there. But you know, just for fun, you know. And pretty much at this point, I guess I'll just collect the My Hero series or My Hero Academia just because I got these two. So wish me luck on that. Next up, we got manga that they're new, and I am hoping they're gonna make a season 3. Nizukoi False Love volumes 1 through 3. They need to make a season 3 because honestly, season 2 is just a absolute disaster. Like they didn't talk about anything, but I'll pretty much, again, that thing's for another video. But if you don't know what Nizukoi is, you got ourselves is Raku, who he made a promise to a girl when he was young, and so he needs to figure out, he wants to find out who it is, and he has a necklace that has a lock in it, and a girl has the key to unlocking, and it's pretty much a mystery. And again, it's another rom-com. These covers are like made for at least from like the 1995 2000s. Like just look at the cover. I feel that's how it's like made. But yep, honestly, an anime that deserves a season 3. Yeah, it's Nizukoi. Just Cover itself just looks very nice. Just like it. Next one is just interesting. I never expected to actually find this, and it is Watamote. No matter how I looked at it, it's your guys' fault I'm not popular. If you remember from my first ever manga, like my first ever manga collection, I had this in Japanese, and I told myself, if I could find the rest, I could be lucky, because I don't think there's in for English. Surprise, surprise! I found this, Volume 5. I was never expecting that actually, but here we are. Okay, it's like if you guys watched the anime, honestly, I cringed a little. It was very hard to watch. So you know what I should decide is. Also, I got some book cover you can see here, very cheap, very good price. And honestly, I'll just read the manga instead. So far, only have volume 5 because that's the only one I found at Book Off. I think there's like 20 something. That's gonna be a long time. Just hopefully I can collect the rest. And next up we got is Toradora. One of the first rom-coms I've ever watched, and I'm happy to get this in volume 1. And the story talks about is main character being Ryuji, while having a happy or whole sweet personality. He also people are scared of him because of his aggressive features. And he meets the tsunderes of the tsunderes, Isuka Taiga, also known as Palm Top Tiger in here. And so pretty much Ryuji has a crush on Minori, while Isuka has a crush on Ryuji's friend being Kitamura. And as the story continues, instead of them liking the friends, it turns out differently. Honestly, it's a very great series, and hopefully I could collect these in the future like the rest. Now this manga intrigued me, that being Twin Star Exorcist volumes 1 through 5, and talks about the main character whose friend is missing, so he asks her to go to a Manga, the realm of the evil Kagure. I'm not sure what it means. I haven't read it yet. I need to read it because I'm not sure what happens. I'm not sure. What are you guys' thoughts if you guys read it or watched it? Because I'm thinking of watching the anime itself. But that Twin Star X is not much to talk about since I don't know the plot and stuff. I'll collect these as well. So far I only got 1 through 5. Hopefully I can collect 24 or so. I don't know. When I first saw it, I was like, ooh, interesting. I should get it. And here we are. I ordered them, and we got them. And the last batch of mangas we got here is We Never Learn, Bokuben, and talks about main character being Nariyuki, who comes from a impoverished family, but the principal secure him a full scholarship to any university he wants to go. But in exchange, he needs to tutor 2 of the smartest girls in the school. Number 1, Risu, who is good in science, needs help in literature arts. And Fumino, who is a goddess in literature, needs help in math. And you got Fumuko, who is great in athletics, especially I think swimming, but desperately needs help in all subjects. And it's your average school rom-com. Very nice. Well made as well. Like the art for it. And that's the last of it. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video and want to see more, just hit the subscribe button. It's always free, and you can unsubscribe whatever you don't like my content from there. I'll probably do different things as well. But yeah, that's it. Have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent